It's Monday again, and I head to school. Our teacher, Ms. Emily, asks us what we did over the weekend. Sarah, say that I was at work on Saturday and that I'm already getting better at my job. I mention that I feel happy when I get to talk to our customers. As I'm speaking, one of the girls in the class, Mia, asks, "What happened to your voice? You sound so different from last week. Your pronunciation is really good." I smile and reply, "Thank you. I used shadowing on Saturday evening after work and all day Sunday. I tried to sound like a native speaker. I know it's not perfect, but I can see a big improvement in my pronunciation." Ms. Emily then asks if any other students tried practicing shadowing. 3 students raise their hands. One of them, Minjun from South Korea, shares that he also enjoys using this technique. Another student, Anna, says she gave it a try but stopped after 5 minutes because her mouth hurt. She adds that the recording was too fast for her to keep up. Ms. Emily smiles and says, "Thank you for trying this technique. If your mouth hurts after 5 minutes of shadowing, it means you're doing it correctly. Your mouth muscles are like any other muscles. If they're not used to the exercise, they might ache at first. Take short breaks after 5 minutes and continue practicing later. With each practice session, your pronunciation will improve." She continues, "Shadowing has other benefits as well. Besides pronunciation, it helps you practice intonation, rhythm, and connecting words into whole sentences. If the recording feels too fast, just repeat the first or last word of each sentence. With time, you'll be able to repeat more." I nod and add, "That's true. When I started shadowing on Saturday, it was hard for me. But by Sunday evening, I could repeat almost everything I heard." Then I raise my hand to ask Ms. Emily a question. I tell her, I looked at the website www.grammarandtips.com. It seems interesting, but I don't know what level I'm at because I don't know how many English words I know. Ms. Emily turns to the class and asks, "Does anyone here know how many English words they know?" It's interesting to see that no one has an answer. We know that we are intermediate students, but we don't know how many words we know. Our teacher says there is a website for people who study foreign languages. You can do a test there and find out how many words you know. The test has only 2 steps, and it is really simple. The name of the website is www.testlanguages.com. You can do the test every month and see how much you improve during that time. If you want, you can now take your smartphones, go to the website, and do the test. I am really interested in knowing how many words I know. I do the test immediately and find out that I know 2,100 words in English. Most of the students know between 2,000 and 2,200 words. Only Monica and the boy from South Korea know 2,500 words. Our teacher says, so you can see that when you go to www.grammarandlevel.com, you should already know grammar from level 2. You can start using grammar from level 3 because level 3 is for students who know between 2,000 and 3,000 words. Test your progress every month. How to handle mistakes. On Tuesday, I go to school again. One student asks our teacher an interesting question. She says, "I want to practice speaking with people around me, but I don't want to make mistakes. I don't want to look stupid. Can you help me?" Our teacher replies, "Making mistakes is a very interesting topic. There are a lot of opinions about this. I want to share what I believe is the best approach. I have a lot of experience with this because I also learn new languages. For example, I am currently learning Spanish. When I speak Spanish, I don't care if I make mistakes or not. The reason I don't care about mistakes is simple. When I learned my native language, I didn't care about making mistakes. Mistakes weren't important to me. My main goal when using any language is to express my ideas. That is all. I know that when I read a lot, speak, and do shadowing, my Spanish will get better and better. This might seem very simple, but it is my opinion. This is what I've learned after many years of teaching and learning languages. It works very well for me and for many of my students. When I speak, I only concentrate on speaking at that moment. Know its meaning. I feel frustrated because I can't remember the words I looked up in the dictionary. What should I do?" Our teacher says, it is completely normal not to remember new words immediately. When you see a new word, your brain needs time to process and store it. Here is what you can do to improve your memory. 1. Write the word down in a notebook. When you write it, try to use it in a sentence. This will help your brain connect the word to a real context. 2. Review the word regularly. Don't just look at it once and forget it. Spend a few minutes each day reviewing the new words you learned. 3. Use the word as much as possible in your speaking or writing. The more you use it, the better you'll remember it. 4. Create associations with the word. For example, if the word is bright, think of the sun or something shiny. Associations make the word more memorable. 5. Shadowing and reading aloud are also excellent ways to practice new words in context. When you read aloud, you not only see the word, but also hear yourself saying it. 6. Don't worry if you forget a word after 10 minutes. Repetition and usage will make it stick eventually. The key is to stay consistent and patient. The student smiles and says, "Thank you. I will try these techniques. I really want to remember more words and improve my English." Our teacher replies, "Great." Remember, learning a language is a journey. It takes time, but with practice and persistence, you will get better every day.